Into the quarterfinals we go now, over in the Gold Cup with Canada in hot pursuit to get hold of a bit of trophy. That's right, but standing in the way is Guatemala. Who's going to come out on top? We'll take a little look next. That's right, folks, back once again with another video. Today we're previewing Canada up against Guatemala over in the Gold Cup. That's right, it's the quarterfinals right here, right now. A spot waits for one of these countries into the semi-finals. Who will that be? Well, I'll tell you in just 1 second. If you're new, where have you been? Smash your subscribe, your one-stop shop for Blackburn Rovers, Gold Cup, World Football. We're going to all hear under one rooski. Can Guatemala cause a bit of an upset? That's right, in the Gold Cup. Standing in the way are one of the favourites, Canada. We'll get into all of those in a minute. Big shout out to the members and the Patreons. You know who you are. So let's jump in the deep end. Preview the match. It is Canada, it's Guatemala, and it's coming at you this coming weekend. That's right. Match days are just around the corner. Canada, though, coming at you right here, right now as CONCACAF Nations League A quarterfinal winners. That's how they secured the spot here. And they got the confirmed date back in the 19th of November, 2024. Been here 17 times in the current rendition of the Gold Cup, 20 times in the old school rendition. They were here back in 2023. They were champions all the way back at the turn of the millennium. That's right, year 2000. Of course, Canada champions then. They're also champions of the old school version back in 1985. They're ranked 30th in the world, according to FIFA. I expect them to make the final, but standing in the way is going to be a tricky old wicket. These are the guys, though, hoping to put them on track here. The likes of St. Clair between the six, Krupo as well, competing for the jersey. Johnston at the back, Cornelius, Joel Waterman as well, in a new, fresh-look Canadian squad. Tejon Buchanan from midfield. Moving forward as well. Meanwhile, Jacob Schaffenberg as well. Up top, likes of Jonathan David, Sio Larin, amongst others. This is a line we could see the likes of Krupo between the sticks, Larrier at the back, Cornelius, Di Fuglio at the back there with Johnson, Cornier, Sigur, Schaffelberg, Buchanan, David, and David up top. The two Davids competing for top spot. Two Davids? Yes, there's Promise David and Jonathan David. Come on, guys, keep up with the Canadian squad. But coming into this, they did have a perfect, well, not perfect record, unbeaten record so far over in the Gold Cup, picking up a 6-0 win over Honduras. They then took on Curacao, drew 1-1, and then they beat El Salvador on their way. And now it's Guatemala. Look at the flags. It's like, yeah, bloody, it's like a head scratcher. Who's who? I'm so confused with these flags because they're all similar ilk. Can they get the three-peat, though, against Guatemala? That's right. They are standing in the way, and they're here on merit. And they got themselves into the competition by winning a preliminary round way back in the 25th of March, 2025. They've been here 13 times in the current rendition, 21 times in total. They were here also back in 2023. The best ever performance in this current rendition was 4th place back in 1996. They win here, they can actually equal that. Champions, though, back in 1967 in the old school version. 106 ranked in the world. I did think they would crash out the group stages, so guess what? They're already on their way to setting up some boundaries. Stepping into the plate there, of course, the likes of Hagen between the sticks, Navarro as well. Moving forward, likes of Herrera, Samayoa, Pinto, Robles as well. Meanwhile, midfield, the likes of Oscar Santos, Carlos Mella, Jonathan Franco. Up top, the likes of Mendez Lang, Ruben, and Ordonez up top. This is the lineup we think is going to go Hagen, Ardon, Samayoa, Pinto, Herrera, Munoz, Rosales, Castellanos, Limos, Ruben, and Escobar. Coming into this, Guatemala have had a decent competition so far, beating the likes of Jamaica on opening day there. They did lose to Panama just the 1-0, but they bounced back with a 3-2 win over Guadalupe to come in second place in Group C with just that one defeat against a heavyweight, a serious contender that is Panama. Now these two nations will come at you at the US Bank Stadium on the 29th of June. That's right, Canada under Jesse Marsh coming at you right here. And 75% form for them right now, just one defeat in the last 6 up against Guatemala. Luis Tena coming at you, 3 wins, 2 defeats in the last 5 matches. Now they've played 4 times since 2004, 3 wins Canada, nothing for Guatemala. There has been 1 draw between the two sides. Of those 4 matches, Canada picking up a 3-0 win, their biggest scoreline, 5 goals scored in total over the course of the 4 matches, 1.25 goals a game. Guatemala yet to get a win, yet to get a goal over the last 4 matches, so pretty toothless in that regard. But coming at you, the bookies, 3-1 on is your Canada, 8-1 is your Guatemala, 4-1 is the draw. That's the bookies vote. The public going also with Canada, 73% back in the Maple Leafs for the victory. Guatemala just 27 as of right now. But as for me, of course, Canada looked good in spurts so far in the group stages stage of the competition. They had a little bit of a hiccup against Curacao, but they are here, and they're not here just to make up the numbers. I think Canada are serious contenders for this. And of course, they should navigate Guatemala. They should get past them going with a 2-0 win. It's what will happen in the semi-finals that I'm curious about for Canada, because if they can get past the semis, then I think they could be on their way for a bit of glory. That's my take. Let me know your thoughts and opinions as we look forward to the quarterfinals of this coming weekend. Till then, subscribe, smash like. I'll see you soon when we return. But until then, we're done.